Now let's go ahead and show you guys what it looks like back here. Now, honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, and the space test back here is completely a check. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds, and today we're bringing you a walk-around review video of the all-new 2024 Volkswagen Atlas in the SEL premium trim with the R-Line, okay? So we're gonna be talking about the exterior, interior, and specs about this exact car. But before we do, because it is not a sponsored video and we truly need and appreciate your guys' support here at our channel, please tap that like button and subscribe to our channel because we appreciate it. Also, if you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us and we can talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Nilo Volkswagen here in Sacramento, California for providing us this beautiful Atlas Volkswagen for this review. We also want to drop that MSRP sticker in this video, so keep watching so you guys get an exact idea of what comes on the car and the price tag on top. Now let's go ahead and talk Volkswagen Atlas. So let's kick this walk around review video off with talking some specs, what's under this hood. Now, in the 2024s, they get rid of that VR6 3.6 liter engine, and now standard comes a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder inline turbocharged engine. It is a dual overhead cam TFSI engine paired together with the 8-speed automatic transmission. Now you lose about 7 horsepower, but you also gain 7 pounds of torque. That puts you at 279 horsepower with 263 pounds-feet of torque. They do come standard as a front-wheel drive, but this exact car that you're looking at in this video is a 4-motion all-wheel drive with the 4-wheel independent suspension. A little bit about the MPG is 19 city, 25 highway, and a 21 combined with the 18.6 gallon gas tank size. Now, as we come over to the side of the car to get a look at what this car looks like in the dimensions, starting with the length, you get 200 inches in length, 88 inches in width, and a 70 inches in height. So guys, what do you guys think about them getting rid of the VR6 3.6 liter engine and tuning that 2.0 turbo? I believe your turbo kicks in about 1.5 RPMs. So let's go ahead and close this hood and talk 2024 Volkswagen Atlas SEL R premium trim. There's just so much going on. This has all the bells and whistles. But again, this is in the opal white color exterior, the new facelift or the new look on the front end with that bar going across that's lighted, and then the Volkswagen is illuminated. Goodness, it's great. Now, you also have the R bumpers, okay? So the R bumpers are gonna be a bit more sporty, the trim work and that kind of piano black trim work going across that bumper and the chrome, giving it more of a sportier, aggressive, and rich look on this R line, okay? You got the camera right here under the emblem. You also have the bumper sensors going along the lower side of that front end as well, all right? A whole lot of airflow for that radiator because this grille is very open. LED premium lighting, you got the kind of 2 jewel eye LED look. Check the cuts out. On the hood, you have the cuts, and then you kind of come together with the fender, with the body lines. It's just a beautiful, sporty looking SUV. If we come over to the side, all right, you get the matte black plastic wheel well trim. These do take a beating. You drop down. Let's go ahead and talk about the rims and the tires. They're running the Bridgestone's Alenzas Sport All Seasons, and the size of the tire is a 265/45/21. I mentioned that you have the independent suspension. You got a shock strut suspension, so pretty simple, straight to the point, okay? Now also coming forward, you got the chrome trim with the R, letting you know not just the front on the right of the grille, you get it here on the doors as well, giving it again that sportier look. The side mirrors in the 2 colors, matte black plastic with the camera integrated down there. You also have the integration of the blinker light and then the opal white cover on top. Kind of that aluminum or slash chrome look going around the window. Volkswagen stamped or labeled there on the driver's side door. You got the keyless fob entry, and you pull that handle towards you. Wanted to show you guys how it looks. Also the trim work down here, along with the rocker panel, they kind of integrate the rocker panel look with the door. closing that, and that chrome going across. Shooting forth over to the back, you got that nice body line coming over from the front all the way over to the quarter panel, and which brings us forth here towards the back. Now, I don't want to forget to mention that you do get the roof rails also with the R-line as well. Up top, spoiler with the integrated brake lighting, got the back glass wiper. Dropping down, now this comes red illuminated, so white in the front, red in the back, kind of to make it a whole lot more uniform with that full LED bar going across. This looks phenomenal at night, okay? Chrome trim right under that with Atlas and the 3D lettering. 4Motion on the passenger side and SEL on the driver's side with your camera right over the license plate, all right? Now moving forward, you got the parking reflector going all the way across. That's pretty cool. Sometimes you'll just see the little parking reflectors on the right and left, but this goes all the way across. Bumper sensors on the lower side of that rear end. Towing hitch, you also get that. And if you're properly equipped, you can tow up to about 5,000 pounds of towing capacity, okay? And then you have it looks like a quad tip, but the exhaust tips are tucked in. So these are kind of like fake tips here in the diffuser. And then you got one tip on each side, but it kind of cleans up the look, all right? I don't know how I feel about that. Would I want my exhaust to still come out through here, making it kind of a real exhaust tip? Let me know in the comment section below. But let's go ahead and pop open this tailgate. Automatic lift, very nice and convenient. And then it opens us up to the cargo area. So let's go ahead and talk some cargo space, starting with cubic feet. Now, if the third rows are lifted up, which they are down right now, you get about 21 cubic feet of cargo area. If we were to drop the third row seats like they are right now, you get about 56 cubic feet of cargo space. And then if we were to drop that second row, you get a whopping 97 cubic feet of space for this Atlas, which is a lot. So if you're heading up towards the mountains, you have the all-wheel drive, you want to drop some skis, snowboards, mountain biking or whatnot, maybe you want to drop a dryer or a dishwasher. I can attest for that because done it with cars like this and it does work, okay? So what do we see on the left? We got some tie downs, 12-volt outlet here, all right? And then on the right, again, you have the cubby room for this as well, all right? Wanted to mention that to you guys. Now let's go ahead and lift this mat and show you guys what comes under, all right? The trunk cover is here, just to let you guys know, and then your tire situation going on there. Now, tire situation, do we have a spare tire? I'm not exactly sure on this actually. Let me go ahead and take a look. What is this? Oh, yep, we do have the spare tire. It is under this mat there. Let me go ahead and show you guys, kind of hiding from you. So pretty cool. If you're stranded somewhere, you also can change your own tire, all right? So now that we're pretty much done talking some specs, exterior and cargo space, let's go ahead and talk 2024 Atlas interior. So now let's talk 2024 Atlas SEL Premium R-Line interior and get a load of this beautiful look, kind of a darkened look with the black Vienna leather, perforated diamond stitching with the natural wood inlays, and the piano black trim is just very high class feel inside this Atlas. But let's go ahead and start this car so you guys get an idea of what the screens look like, full digital screens, okay? But let's go ahead and start bringing this interior to you starting with the door panel, okay? Yes, you do have your wood inlay, unlock lock button, but because the SEL Premium, you have the Harman Kardon Premium sound system, control units for your windows, your automatic foldable side mirrors and electric controlled, and continuing further down is that trunk lid button. If you come up on the left-hand side of this manual controlled steering column, you have your lighting switch and it is touch sensitive. So you get your rear defroster max and all that stuff, okay? Also, the door sill plate, open it up and you get that kind of brushed aluminum door sill plate look, all right? Moving forward to the pedals, these are the R-Line cover pedals. Wanted to show you guys that. They look a little bit more sportier than the average ones or the regular ones. Check out those Lacoste. I wish I was sponsored so I could get free shoes, but I'm not. But again, In front of you, you have that full digital screen. You can go through your info card with your controls on your right side of your steering wheel. You can change the view from navigation to this, and then all that good stuff. If you shoot over to Nilo Volkswagen in Sacramento, they got guys that'll spend their time with you guys, but we don't want to make it a lot of time because you guys aren't going to be watching our video, right? The seats themselves, okay, before we move to the infotainment screen, they are electric controlled. They are heated and ventilated seats, all right? And again, they are a little bit sporty yet kind of luxurious feel. So, you know, these side bolsters are going to let you know that you are driving the Volkswagen Atlas, a little bit of sporty. Maybe you want to change the modes from this button right here, and you want to go into sport. Kind of gives you a different look on the screen, and that interface changes a little bit with color. We'll leave it in comfort mode. But let's go ahead and show you guys some cool things. Touch sensitive, it is very cool. You also have a range of, hand gesture setting. You literally will go like this, right over this kind of panel here, and you literally change your screen setup, and then you can touch sensitive. Wanted to show you guys that full navigation. That's what it looks like. And then let's go ahead and show you guys that if we swipe right, we can go through our oil level check, tire pressure check, and your vehicle status with your settings, your sounds, and media, and all that stuff. But I wanted to show you guys another cool thing. If we come down here to menu, press the menu, it is touch sensitive, click that parking sensor button, and then you can literally check your own cameras, the front of the car, the back of the car, and it'll highlight with yellow, and then the left car or the sides, and it'll show you guys the right and the left. Super cool. Your heated and ventilated seat controls, there you go, and you can control. One thing I do like is that they maximize one touch button with multiple settings. That's very cool, and they give it a minimalist look. This is touch sensitive temperature control. All right, you can literally just slide your fingers and then turn it off if you don't like the screen. There you go. Oh, let's go through it one more time. Well, that's my on and off to my media. I already have it quieted down, but if we go ahead and turn it up and then turn it off, there you go. Same thing with the right-hand side. Now dropping down, you have your klima in Romanian, sorry. In the European continent, they call it klima. And you have all this good stuff. And then you go to parking assist. You got that, letting you know that there's a car on the side and the front of you, and you can change those settings. And then again, I showed you the menu and the mode. Continuing forward, wireless charging pad, USB-C plugins with a little bit of a little bit of space. Cup holders, nice, big, and deep. Loving that because you know us Americans, we like our drinks. This is what the key fob looks like now that I have it in my hand. Engine start stop button. The little lever there. I'm loving the fact that they're going on smaller on the shifting levers, cleaning up the look on the center console and the parking brake. Very convenient spot. More room and a whole big center console with another USB-C plug-in, so no one is fighting for plugins. Up top, that glass goes all the way over to the second row seating, all the way to the back of the second row seating. That is very cool because sometimes you'll see the glass right over your lap. And then in front of us, in front of the passenger seat, you got a lockable glove compartment. All right. To finish off, talking about what's going on up here, your sun visors, but the visor is touch sensitive and the tilt and slide roof sunroof option is touch sensitive as well, along with the lighting. We close those, all right? Now under a bridge and some more space, okay? So now we're pretty much done with the front side. Let's go ahead and show you guys the second and third row seating. Now let's talk second row seating, starting with the door panel as usual. We have the sun visor. All right, you get that. Touch sensitive lighting, that turns off. Your O-snap handle. Harman Kardon premium sound with the wood inlay and then the window switch, and your cup holder with your personal cubby room on your door panel. In front of us, we have the pockets on the back of those front seats. In between that, what's on the back of the center console, your vents, tri-zone climate control with your heated seats for the second row. And lower than that is your USB-C plugins and your 115-volt inverter if you want to bring an air fryer with you and cook some zucchini. Have no idea why you do that. The same diamond stitching, perforated Vienna leather look with your armrest is very cool. And right over these seats, you literally have that glass, as mentioned, that comes all the way over, kind of connecting you to the outside. Very cool feeling. Now the way to control these seats, I want to show you guys, is you got this lever down here to move it forward and back. Then you got this lever up here to bunny hop it, okay, to get to that third row seating. Now let's go ahead and show you guys what it looks like back here. Now, honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, and the space test back here is completely a check, because typically on third row SUVs, and this not being like a complete full-size SUV like a Suburban or an Escalade or whatever, this has some room in it, honestly, and it's wide. Check out these seats. Look how wide these seats are. Very cool. You got the cup holders on the right and the left, and then some personal cubby room. Your USB-C plugins, 2 of them are here on the left. Now that's pretty different, because I wish I would have seen one on the left and then one on the right, all right? And then if you got some people back here and some dogs or cats or whatnot, you got some vents and some airflow if you're feeling too claustrophobic, but it seems pretty open with these back glass and that glass being right there. It is pretty open, okay? Third row's check, and on the second row being 6 feet 2 inches, I'm giving you a check on that with the leg clearance and the head clearance as well. So guys, we're pretty much done with this walk around review here at Vagabond Builds. Here's the MSRP sticker as promised. There you go, so you guys get an idea of what comes on this car and the price tag on top. We appreciate you guys watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys, and God bless you.